I get love do over.
Hey, you guys, welcome to yet another episode of Behind the Art with me, your boy Jason, at It's Jason Music. And today we are looking at one of my favorite songs off of the album The Art. And this song is Love Do Over. And what I love most about this song is how simple it is, and I love how so much attention is given to the vocals, which is really the focal point of the song. Unfortunately, there are no vocals in this session. I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous episodes, but the main reason why we don't have vocals in these sessions is because the beat was produced here in FL Studio. However, the vocals were recorded in Pro Tools, and they were also mixed in Pro Tools, which is a DAW that I do not have at the moment. Additionally, I did not create any stems of any kind. Don't know why, just didn't, and low key hate myself for it, but we move nonetheless. So let's just jump right into the track. As you can see, there's not much happening once again. Just kind of kept it simple, you know. Not too much happening. Like I said, I really wanted the vocals to be the focal point of the song, and not so much the instrumentation. So there's really not much happening. We have a pad, and then we have vintage strings. So they're not strings; they're vintage strings. So they kind of sound more like like a pad than than they do strings. Then we have a bass, our 808. No, that's not an 808. Where's our 808? Where's our 808? Oh, there's the 808. Lol. Okay, that's something else. Don't know what that is. How do I not know what these things are? Anyway, okay, so let's get started, shall we? Okay, so started off with Poison. This was, I think, the third session that I ever played around with Poison in. I don't know why I slept on these plugins, but whatever. So I was fooling around in Poison, just, like listening to the different sounds and whatever, and I hear this pad and I'm like, I really love this pad. So, so it just kind of went from there. I don't always remember how these productions came about. But yeah, but I remember with this one that I was, just fooling around with different sounds, and then, I loved this pad, and so then I just kind of went from there, built a chord progression, and once I had a chord progression, I was like, okay, this is the kind of vibe that I'm gonna go for. This is the tempo that I'm gonna go for. Yeah. So fun fact, the original key of this song was, I think, no, two semitones higher. Two semitones higher. And when I got the first demo from my amazing ghostwriter, Miss Priscilla, aka Cillia Bee, check her out on Instagram. I'm gonna include her link down below. She also has some stuff on SoundCloud as well. Check her out as well. So yeah, when she sent me the demo, I'm like, hey, this song is high. So I'm like, okay, I can do this. I thought I could do it. I can technically do it, but when we were actually recording in studio, I was having, trouble, like really just reaching the notes. So I just decided right then and there, I'm just gonna drop the key instead of cancel the whole session. So I dropped the key, bounced it out, imported it into Pro Tools, and we went on with it. And so this was the key. So yeah, let's jump right into it. Okay, so this is how the first pad sounds. And that's the path, that's the chord progression throughout the whole entire song. I really loved the that percussive shanties that happens, at the start of each chord. I was like, I really like that. Um, So yeah, that's the first pad that we have, and then we have the second pad. Well, the strings that comes in the second chorus, and this is basically how they sound. So they sound more like I think sawtooth or like yeah, they sound more like a sawtooth kind of pad of some sorts. But yeah, then we have a bass, King Tubby. I've kind of fallen in love with this bass. I've fallen in love with this bass a lot. I've used it on several productions. After I discovered it, I really like it. So this is the bass. What the bass sounds like in the chorus. Simple things, and that's the bass throughout the whole song. And then we also have an 808. Oh, have to have the 808s, duh, for the culture. They just basically the 808 does the exact same thing as the bass. It's just obviously a different texture from the bass, but they kind of sound similar. Um, yeah, but whatever. Anyway, then let's get into the drums. So the drums are very simple. I love what I did with the drums here. Um, yeah, so just I think I had actually just downloaded. Yep, I just downloaded the Cobra pack from Cymatics. Hence, all these drums are from the Cobra pack. As I always say, Cymatics is the plug. Uh, I got 98% of these for free. Uh, yeah, actually, I got all of them for free. Some of them were free, some of them I paid for with gift cards. But yeah, Cymatics really is the plug. Definitely go check them out if you have not. So yeah, this is the beat for the chorus. I mean, for the verse. Simple things. Ah, yay. And a tambourine. Gotta feature the tambourine. The tambourine is for the culture. Love me a tambourine. Then in the chorus, we kind of, bring the intensity of the beat up. We add some more variation to the hi hats. Yeah, and that's the chorus beat. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. Oh, that's a lie. Wait, there's still something else. So there's this synth one shot that I got from this light sample pack. Which one is it? Number two, guy. Yep, that's the one. So yeah, have Fruity Reverb once again. Um, Back then, my plugin, I don't want to say arsenal wasn't as vast as it is now. But now I've kind of, we're still expanding. We're still expanding, but this is what I have so far. Slate Digital has been doing the pots for my life. I love Slate Digital. Also check out Plugin Boutique. Got some really great plugins from Plugin Boutique as well. All free, but well, not all free, but I got all of the plugins that I have are free except for my Slate digital plugins, which I pay for with the all access pass. I don't know if they still have that situation going on, but either way, it's like I think $15 a month, so that's like what 200-300 bucks a month, which is not that bad, if we can just put some money aside, and it really made such a big difference in how my productions sound. But anyway, let's just get back to the song, why we're here. So yeah, the song is very straightforward. I mean, I don't really know um like where else to go, or what else to say really. It's pretty much simple. So let me just play the verse. Okay, no, yeah. So I'm gonna play the verse. So the verse starts with just the snap. So there's no like kick drum, no bass, whatever. I mean, except for when the verse actually starts. There's the how is it that the thought of you consumes me so much? Oh, okay. Love this song. When I'm lonely, I just imagine that you're here. Oh, yes, sir. Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Um, Let me just play where you can hear, you know, everything come together. Okay, that's enough. So that's pretty much how it sounds, with everything. Once again, my kick is side chaining my 808 and my bass as well. Just have I was gonna say slight boost, but this looks like about 6 dB. Yep, 6 dB boost on the bass, and then the limiter for the side chaining, of course. Uh, then I put a high pass filter on the pad because it. Okay, let's do this actually. So if I were to, you can hear it's very, rich in low frequency. So I was like, let me just cut that out. And then I also just took a little bit out from 294 hertz. It's very thin notch filter. Uh, yeah, very narrow notch filter. That's the word. Yeah, about 6 dB. It was a bit muddy for me, and so just kind of dropped it a bit. Yeah, so that's basically what it sounds like. Then also on the strings, just put a high pass filter. Um, as well. And one of the reasons why we high pass filter, and also here I see I added just a little bit of some half frequencies there. Um, Other than that, oh yeah, dropped some high frequencies of the tambourine. It's very low, it's very bright. Um, so yeah, I mean, not much going on. Also on the kick, I boosted around 1.3 kilohertz just to bring out a little bit more of that click that the kick has. So not too much, but just a little bit. Let's see what it sounds like without the. Oh wow, it sounds exactly the same. It's a very subtle difference. Um, but yeah. So anyway, like I was saying, one of the reasons why we use high pass filtering is because if, for example, if I were to actually disengage um, the high pass filters in the synths, let's see how that would sound actually if we were to play. So you can hear that there's the low frequency in the pad is competing with the bass. So if I were to remove that, we can kind of hear that they're fighting each other. But when you put the high pass filters, you're actually allowing the bass to be the bass alone. You don't need 10,000 instruments giving you your low frequency. You have a bass for that. So yeah, I mean, it's do whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? Like it's not law. It's just something that we do to kind of clean up our mixes and improve headroom as well. So yeah, I'm a bit shocked. Like I said, my plugin arsenal wasn't all that great back then. So yeah, forgive the lack of plugins. Just gotta save there. Don't know why I didn't just press Control S, but that's a story for another day. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much Love Do Over. Yeah, it's a quick one, I think. Yeah, very quick one. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please do like this video, subscribe, share. You know what to do. If you don't follow me on social media yet, please do that. And then I will see you next week as we look at the first track of the album, I. See you guys. Much love.